Hey.
Your
most lovable podcast, PSNBS, episode 123. Shout out to all the listeners. Shout out to all the podcast. No, not the podcast. Shout out to all the YouTubers. Shout out to all the patrons. Yeah.
Well, you can shout out the podcast too, bro.
Shout out to the podcasters,
Shout out to the
man.
podcast, man.
Shout out to everything.
Hey, man. Shout out to all the Avenger players. All 10 of y'all, including Lexx. You know what I'm saying? Today we're going to be talking Bobby in the Woods.
Oh.
Talk about it, right?
Oh, yeah. My weekend, bro.
Oh, Bobby. Okay, I got it. Yeah.
Square Enix, of course.
Well,
getting rid of some dead weight.
Yeah.
Is that what we're going to call it? Dead weight?
Yeah.
I mean, that's how, I mean, it's trimming fat. I mean,
yeah.
When I tell you the numbers, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, this is.
Yeah, we'll get into it.
But before all that, let me see what my guy's been up to, man. Yo, Den, what's good?
Hey, what's up, y'all? Boy, Kage in the building. Missed y'all, man. I missed the last two?
Yep.
Yeah, you got some explaining to do.
Hey, man, just the scheduling and stuff. New life, new den, man. I'm just trying to figure it all out.
New life, new den.
Yeah, No, your boy happy though.
Okay.
So, but I have been able to get some. That I'm happy.
Yeah. What does that even mean?
It means that I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm feeling good. I'm glad to be here. You know what I'm saying? Right. Missed y'all. Missed the stream. Missed the everybody, man.
Missed the stream.
Everybody, man. No. I'm back in them though.
In the streets,
but that's for off cam.
That's a different. Yeah, that's a different.
It is what it is.
All right.
Oh, so you're happy that you're back in the streets?
I'm not. Let's just say I'm crying behind my smile.
Yeah, he definitely cried. He definitely was crying before the pod.
Yeah, no, it's all right. It happens. It happens to the best of us, man. Anyway, what have I been on?
Yeah,
in my absence, I have been able to do some gaming. I was playing. I'm back on Smash Bros. Like heavy.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've been on Smash Bros. Heavy. It's kind of like hand in hand with the party pack, So it's been like, kind of been like that.
Is it sad that they don't have no more new characters?
Yeah, it's like, but since it's been like done, like no more content and stuff like that, I've spread my horizon of characters. So it's kind of like I'm still kind of getting that new fun out of it because I'm picking characters I would never have picked, 5-10 years ago, or when it was in its prime. So there's that, and then what else? Oh, Apex. I was on Apex prior to Steele. Steele's handed me a W last night in Apex. He just, he put us in the backpack and we just,
Edwin was there too.
Edwin was the map. You was the backpack, and then he was the map on the side.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And we just got to it, and I was just there,
you were just extra ammo that I put in my gun.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was just like,
no, we don't know what you're saying. That's how.
You know what I was.
What he's saying is he was carried to a dub, which he was.
Yes, I was. You know what I was? I was equivalent to like them being poisoned.
But listen, you didn't go down.
I didn't.
We didn't have to buy you back.
Did not.
We were together the whole time.
I didn't try to be a Superman like I did.
You didn't.
Yeah, I tried. I made a bad call, man.
But you notice how there at the end, when you and Edwin were keeping them sustained, how I dipped around the back
door. Yeah.
Okay, so you got to let people do that though.
Yeah.
If you sustaining fire, you're not the one to back door.
Right.
What?
Oh yeah, we were real strategic. Bobby was like, we got to like the highest building, circle closing, and we get to the highest building. Bobby blows my mind. He's like, yo, we're gonna wait until they down each other. I was like, yo, that's the smartest thing I've ever heard.
Well, me and Edwin will just like we just wait till one gets knocked.
And we Trav, they at the bottom like fighting, like we can see.
We're just standing up top.
We look like Batman.
We hear them popping off, shotguns, throwing stuff, and we're just standing up there like. Just wait.
Yeah.
Just waiting.
Yeah,
and the second one down,
y'all drooling and shit.
Everyone was like, hold it, wait. And once they started engaging in the next fight, because now the team that down the one was like, oh, we got the upper hand. Now they're not looking behind them.
Yeah, we just
let's go.
This
now
man Steals is dropping poison. We didn't even touch the ground yet.
Gas as I'm falling down.
He's talking shit. Here you go.
Yeah.
Whatever he says, he's just dropping the bitches.
Oh,
and they
shit.
just get
we took them by surprise. They didn't know what the hell hit them.
For sure. And then, of course, Blood Hunt, man. I've been on that Blood Hunt, man. Chokehold. It got me in the chokehold. I don't know why. It's like, I don't know, man. It's like,
they got me once they said vampires, they had me like, I don't care what the game could have been a freaking Frogger reskin with vampires. I'd have been on.
You talking about Frogger reskin with vampires?
Yeah, I'm on.
I just like I like the movement, and it's like I'm not good. Like I'm not good by any means, but I'm gonna get good. And when I do, I'm gonna be on here talking shit. But right now, I'm humble.
Yeah, I definitely already got a couple clips I'm gonna post on the IG. That's for sure.
I only have one clip so far, but I did have a second place. I had second place in a solo.
Mm-hmm.
I lost to some dude. He was just kind of just like.
You sure it was a dude?
Or chick. Or kid.
No.
They were just ducked off in the corner. And I just
adult.
Yeah. Or I could have got jumped by a whole family. They all their hands could have been on the controller at one time, bro.
You never know, man.
Hey, people getting Call of Duty nukes with their toes and shit, so anything is possible.
Yeah,
for sure.
So I got the second place, and then I don't know. I bought the season pass, and I just been locked in, man. It's the only thing I've been playing.
Yeah, once you get the season pass, you kind of have to.
Right, you got to see it.
You got to at least.
Especially with that Blade outfit.
Right, I was about to say, and we went through me and Trav went through the all the rewards.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you get to the end, they not even trying to hide it. Like full Blade outfit, like you got the coat and the body armor, everything. And I'm like, is it working?
Oh, it looks like it's working, guys.
Oh, you back?
Go.
Plug her in. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
You back?
Oh. Why y'all not talking?
Because we answered you.
We're making sure you're straight.
All right, just keep going then.
Fuck.
Just keep going then.
Anyway.
I know why.
Yeah.
Y'all keep talking.
But I don't know, Steels. I know we played we played last night. You haven't been feeling it, but I know you were gonna bring it up, so I'm waiting for you to I guess I'll pass it on to you because I haven't watched any shows. I've been rewatching Naruto. I don't know where it came from. I just popped in. I mean, it's my favorite anime, so it's like, it's night and day. I could just watch an episode. And then like, I don't know, I'm like my foot's still in the door about Halo. I'm not like, I haven't really been like listening to any like rumors or anything, but it's like my dad watches it, so I kind of like will peek in
testing,
and I don't know what.
Oh no! I was just happy that I got Mike back.
Yeah, so I don't really know, but other than that, that's really been it for me. I haven't really been able to do much outside of those two games, and I'm still in the gaming purgatory, where it's like I'm finding something to play,
gaming
but I can't find
purgatory.
That makes sense.
It's a nice that's word or phrase to look at it.
All right, so I'll go next since Bobby got
because I'll just segue straight into BS.
Yeah. Gaming wise, Blood Hunt, man. Blood Hunt got me. Still on 2K. GTA Online, of course. Man, a lot. I want to see how committed Den is with this Blood Hunt, man. I need. So we need a trio. We try to have Steels on there, but Steels gave up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Once he realized he couldn't just godly his way through it, he said, "Fuck."
Edwin's loving it.
I realized what they were Steels.
Edwin might be addicted.
Edwin's your third.
Okay. I realized what they were Steels. If Steels can't beat the game's automatically trash.
Whoa.
That's his giveaway.
Whoa.
Did he not say that, Dad? He's like, man, this game's trash. I'm gonna turn it trash.
He did say it was trash.
He's getting
but he did say he didn't like third person, though.
Huh?
He did say he didn't like
third person competitive games.
But that doesn't mean the game is bad.
For me, it is.
Yeah, to you, the game ain't bad.
Your brother uses the but Judge uses the same logic though.
Huh?
Judge uses the same logic.
Exactly, but then what? But then look what? Then he looked like
right.
He looked like Two-Face when he
double
jumped off.
agent.
Exactly, he looked like Two-Face with what's the name?
Yeah, but I don't say I don't like third person.
Right.
I just don't like third person competitively.
Third person competitive. He did say that. He did say that, but I mean, you got to give it another try.
I mean, I've been on third person competitive since The Last of Us multiplayer.
Never played it.
I didn't play it either.
Max Payne multiplayer.
Never played it.
Max Payne had a multiplayer?
GTA Online. Huh?
Max Payne had a multiplayer?
Yes, Max Payne
like
3.
TDM?
Man, then.
What?
Low key, you gonna have to do some because more this channel gets bigger and bigger, they gonna realize Dan don't really play games. So you gonna have to do some research.
No,
you gonna have to do
if they watch
research,
the channel, they know I come from the fighting game side of things. And Halo and Gears of War.
Well, make sure you saying it loud and proud because
wow.
But anyways, on the cinema side, I'm hooked on this weird show me and my girl been watching, man, on Netflix. Nah, man, something real weird. She put it on. It looks like it looked like it was filmed on a old Nokia phone.
Okay.
Nokia, wow.
It got like 12 seasons.
Wow.
And even Netflix even put out a spinoff season and a cartoon. So I'm guessing this show must have been big when it dropped. Trailer Park Boys.
Oh,
you're a little late to the party.
Trailer Park Boys. Yeah, I've watched a few episodes of that.
I've never watched that show until the past.
It's weird,
and we're already on like season 4.
Wow, you went that
Bubbles,
deep?
man. That's a goat right there.
I only watched
Bubbles
like the
out there.
4 or 5 episodes of the first season.
Yeah, I'm locked in, man. And then I started the Netflix like reboot Trailer Park Boys USA and the animated series. So I'm on that.
Damn,
I almost downloaded the app
all in.
Because it's just different, man. It's like Trailer Park Boys. It's like Trailer Park with The Office, like that whole reality show, like documentary kind of vibe with just nut ass people. So I'm on that.
What kind of people, Trav? He just said some nut ass people. They on there tripping. They just crazy.
Bro,
they just crazy.
Bro, just all right. I'm gonna send you some clips after this, man.
I mean,
shit.
yeah. You gotta,
with that being said, man. Yeah, Steels, what's good, man?
Steels 1682.
Yeah.
The current Universal Champion, King of the Ring winner, resident fanboy,
got that Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank winner. That's right. No, I haven't played 2K in about a week. Tiny Tina's had my life.
You maxed out chaos level, right?
Yes, me and Edwin hit level 35 chaos. And then we knocked out the DLC, which
me and Edwin. You hear how he always puts in me and Edwin?
Well,
Edwin, that's your partner in crime.
Know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Edwin, you better like have like some flowers for him next Valentine's or something. Because he was in a toxic relationship with Biggs. You in a toxic relationship with Den. And Edwin's always been that shoulder for you.
Well, because he shows up. He shows up and he actually plays games with me.
You got him in the friend zone.
He actually shows up and plays games with me.
And I'm hoping you realize this, man. He's been there since day one.
What do you mean? We just got an Apex done.
He's my cousin too, so we're a family.
He's
on my schedule.
You know what?
As I'm driving home, he's firing the party chat up. So
yeah, true.
But yeah, we hit chaos level 35. We knocked out the DLC. DLC is trash. I don't know what Borderlands is thinking. I don't know. This on some Avengers shit. Like it was just half-assed. Just let's just throw this shit out there just cause and get some money. That's what it felt like. For someone, for a company who has put out arguably the best DLCs ever for any game that ever come out, I'll say that. Through Borderlands 1 through 3. Especially this being a spin-off of probably arguably the best DLC ever, Assault on Dragon Keep.
So maybe they on a Rockstar shit. They
seriously, this game was underrated before launch. because people wasn't sure what to expect. It drops and it just takes the world by storm, and but then they just give you this crap. This just it's just pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic for what you spent for it. It's honestly not worth the money.
Oh,
the only reason, I mean, I bought it because I thought it was going to be something good, and then I started reading the reviews of what it was, and I'm like, I hope this isn't what it is. And it sucks because in order for me to build my character right, there's a couple of items I need from the DLC. But literally, it's just like, so y'all play Diablo, right?
Diablo 3, yeah.
So y'all know what dungeon runs are. If I say a dungeon run,
yeah.
Okay, so you just go into a dungeon, you run through, you clear everything out, you beat the boss, you leave.
Yeah.
Essentially, that's what a chaos room chamber is.
Right.
You go into a dungeon. There's different boards through the dungeon. You got to clear out multiple rooms till you get to the boss.
Right.
Literally, this DLC is just they give you a new land. You go there. You talk to this chick. And she gives you this sob story that makes no sense, is completely irrelevant. And then you go talk to a mirror, and they take you into this new dungeon run. And you just go through the dungeon.
Doesn't it sound like Destiny, though?
And you beat the enemy, and that's it. Done. It's over.
It sounds kind of
But don't call this a DLC. Just say we're adding to the dungeon or something like that.
Right.
This is just an add-on update. And don't fucking pay for it. This shit was not worth money. And then what I'm hearing is
thank you, Evolve, for DLC, man.
$30.
You know.
$30. And how long was it?
$30 for this DLC?
How long did it take you to beat it? So was it difficult?
Or $30 for the season pass?
Oh, I'm sorry. I paid $30 for the season pass.
Okay.
You going crazy?
No. I paid $30.
I was gonna say they burning buildings and shit.
Yeah. No. I paid $30 for the season pass.
They're criminals.
And
doing that.
I beat it solo
actual criminals
in maybe 8 minutes. However long it took me to do a dungeon run. 10 minutes. And then you collect these little heart thingies while you're playing. Like crystals or a form of currency, and then you spin this little wheel, and then it just
wheel of misfortune.
Spit an armor at you, and that's
Sounds awesome.
Just ran an honor. It's and then that's it. She's just like, oh, okay, cool. You can go back in if you want.
I mean, I think honestly, Stills, you're probably looking at this from. I'm gonna take the devil advocate side on this.
All right, let's go. Try to make me understand.
All right, think about no. I mean, as you were talking about, I kind of like, but then something just clicked in my head as you were saying that.
Okay.
The game literally just came out. Right. And I mean, yes, I would say that you are a different tier of gamer. Like I would say, if there's a pie, 100%, you're probably in the 25% of people that, like, as soon as a game drops and they got it, they running through it. Biggs was like that.
Yeah. I'm basically a finisher.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Lex, we're more finisher. Of smell the flowers. When we get it done, we get it done. Not really pressed on beating the game all the way.
Yeah.
Especially if we're enjoying it. Do you think that maybe they just dropped this? Because if I'm playing, like, let's say I'm playing Destiny and a DLC drops right behind the campaign, I might be like, damn, do I have to rush through this campaign just to get to this DLC? But if the DLC is lukewarm, like you say it is, and I know that the DLC is lukewarm, then I'm going to take my time and enjoy the campaign. Then when the second DLC drops, then that might be more fulfilling. Maybe this DLC that you got is like Trial Osiris. What was the first DLC for Destiny 2? That was like damn near took 10 minutes to beat. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
But even the planet was small, it was one big ass circle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe they on
Osiris
that point.
Shit.
Yeah. Maybe they were on the, hey, let's just give you something real quick, like an appetizer, but don't worry, we got y'all. Because Borderlands is known for having, when it comes to DLCs, meaty DLCs. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
You ready for me to answer that?
Yeah, go ahead.
They've already said that every DLC is exactly like this, and it's just a reskin of this one.
Who said that?
That's
Gearbox himself. Gearbox himself said this, or a kid in a mom's basement warrior said this.
All the top Borderland, Wonderland, Tiny Tina streamers, reviewers, and whatever's said that that's what it's gonna be.
That's man. That
literally
like Basement
all it's going to be.
Facts.
Each DLC is going to be a new dungeon.
You know how much Basement Warriors facts I've seen in my life in the dark web? That sounds like a Basement Warrior fact.
I wouldn't be surprised though if they make them all
right
just
now.
dungeon runs.
If you get it, if you can tell me a top publisher to say something like that, like IGN, you know, GameSpot,
Sure.
any of those top publishers to repeat what you just said, cool. But if you say Kotaku, any of those tabloid, any of those tabloid ass websites, or any of these Basement Warriors, like Boss, FTW, any of them clowns, I don't want to. Like I said, I don't want to hear it because we hear it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like before GTA DLC comes out, like right now, GTA DLC is supposed to come out in June, right? So right now, the internet is ablaze in the dark web of what.
All right, you ready to hear this off of IGN?
Yeah, this is what I want to hear. If it's it from IG,
Tiny Tina's Wonderland's 4-part season pass will bring new bosses, levels, and this is one thing. We will get a new class that's supposed to like change things where you can
change the meta.
Whatever. Each installment of the post-launch content will take players to a new world, each with 5 levels and a final boss to fight.
Oh damn!
That's a dungeon run.
That's over with. So that game's done.
Developer Gearbox made the announcement today, but didn't say when each of these 4 content drops will be coming.
Shout out to Outriders 2.0.
The first fucking DLC drop came 2 months. And this was another thing that was pissing people off. God. 2 months after the game dropped, there was people that weren't level 20 yet. Like you said, there's some people that want to kind of take their time with it.
Yeah.
I mean, me and Edwin were only at like Chaos level 9 and 10.
Borderlands
and then this
3
DLC
is a
comes out and they bump it to 35. And I'm like, holy fuck, we're struggling. Not struggling, but we're taking our time to get to 20. But now we got to go to 35?
Yeah.
In 2 months?
That's crazy.
You know what? We'll double back. We're 22 minutes in. We'll double back on this because this Gearbox conversation is gonna come up when I talk about this Square Enix conversation. So, keep the ball moving. Keep the ball moving.
So Tiny Tina, a little bit here or there. I'm already on my downward spiral with that because it's like whatever. Our armor pieces that we're farming for aren't coming fast enough for me to sit there and just continuously do the same dungeons over and over and over and over and over and over again. So get that out of there. Apex got that dub last night with Den. You're welcome. He did say, you know, he's new to it and he wants help getting better and like learning strategy and stuff like that. And I'm, you know,
help me with my control settings last night.
Yeah, we helped with you. How was that after you did it? Did it feel a little bit more cleaner at least? Mm-hmm. I mean, I know you only did like 100 damage, so you really didn't get to test shooting at people much. But
I think Den's stepping on his own feet though, low key though.
Why?
Because I mean, like when I was hardcore on Fortnite, I could not be hardcore in what was that?
Apex?
Black Ops.
Blackout.
Blackout. Like
I hated Blackout. I didn't like it.
I couldn't go back and forth. And the same thing I feel about like Warzone and Apex. Like you got to choose your poison.
Oh no, I can play both.
I've been rocking both.
I can play both.
I think it's been helping me, honestly.
But the one that I can't play.
Oh yeah, Fortnite.
Is Blood Hunt. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. Even Edwin, we're in the chat earlier, and he's just like, I'm loving this game. And I'm like, you know what? I'll give another shot. I fucking hate this game.
Yeah, they keep murdering him. Every time Steel sees the animation when dude yokes him up, and then blood just starts making it rain.
No, he was right. We got in the game and we played for like 8 seconds.
This game just literally completely just teased me the whole time. They're just like, we're just gonna give it. So I get into a game solo. Okay.
All right.
Meet up with this one guy. See him ride off rip, and he's doing this fucking all over the freaking place. I'm like, trying to shoot. I'm like, what the fuck? He kills me.
What?
I die. And I'm like, okay. I know I hit him at least 37 times. You know.
Hold on. Did he have the laser beam on it?
No, he was the dude that you
AI.
No, he said he was parkouring and shit.
No, he was fucking just all over the damn place. And I'm just like, I'm just trying to shoot. Okay.
Yeah, they got to fix that melee shit though, for sure.
And, so I die, come back alive because when you play solo, you get one life.
Yeah, you get another life. Yeah.
I ate a person or
a human.
Yeah. What do you want to call it? I don't want to say suck the blood because now I don't want to be pausing every fucking time.
You consume them.
All right, consume the human, got an extra life.
Yeah.
Died. Came back. Consumed another human, got another life. I did that 7 times in the same game and got 1 kill. Because every time I ran up on an op, this motherfucker was on some shit that I've never seen.
Yeah, playing all
around,
day,
jumping around, and I swear my powers don't work. I hit R1, it's just like, like my guy just says, yeah, I'm supposed to pound and do some fucking ground slam thing.
Who are you again? You still the enforcer, right?
No, I changed to the chick.
She does the ground pound.
Okay. She does the ground. Okay. I wanted something that was more, because the enforcer just charges forward, and I don't know, man. To me, the abilities don't work. To me, the abilities just don't work. I don't notice it working unless you go invisible, obviously. And then with the enforcer, you get the hard skin, so you get metal. I see that work, but I haven't physically hit anybody with any fucking abilities yet. It pisses me off. And then I'll come with this one, and I'm shooting with a machine gun. I feel like I'm playing Call of Duty. He's just running through everything. Pow! Shotgun. I'm dead. I'm like, what the hell?
No, you put it on.
I shut it down, and I said, Edwin, I'm not playing this game.
That game, lucky, still's got an SSD. That's all I got to say.
No, it's already probably on its way out. I don't know. Which just sucks because I like the way it looks. It does play pretty good. I like the concept behind it and all that shit.
Yeah,
but it's just like
some balancing.
Like, bro, like just give me. We played that one Apex game and got the fucking dub in less time than it took for us to play 6 games.
Yeah, right? I ain't gonna lie. When I was like heavy on Fortnite, I remember like the beginning of Fortnite, like before it caught its wave. Like I was on there catching dubs like off the gate.
Oh man, me and my friends were heavy on it. That's what's saying. Yeah. Like I can play third-person competitive games. I played Fortnite heavy. I just don't like it. I don't like the whole side shooting shit.
Yeah, over the shoulder. Yeah, I got you.
Like that, but I'll play it. But this one's just different with the climbing and everyone's up top, and it just seems like the second you get shot, it's done. You might as well just kill yourself. Like I don't know.
You got to be on top too. Pause. You know what I'm saying? You got to.
So let's just keep going.
Camping trip, or you got more?
No. This weekend, obviously, I didn't watch much stuff but our normal shit because I went on a camping trip this weekend, and I haven't been camping since I'm 19. And as you can see right here, that my birthday's coming. I'm about to turn 40.
Sheesh.
Birthday dono, help me out with some cash, if you can. That'd be appreciated. I'm going away, and I'd like to enjoy myself. So we went camping for a friend's engagement. It was an engagement, bachelorette, birthday, and fucking wedding anniversary all in one.
You went to a bonanza. That's what it sounded like.
It was one set of friends. It was one set of friends anniversary, another set of friends.
It sounded like everybody was stepping on each other's
and that chick. The chick that's getting married, it was her birthday as well, all in the same freaking week.
Jeez.
So we went to Guinea Springs. It's north of Gainesville, Florida.
That's where they filmed the Blair Witch Project.
Was it really?
No, I'm joking. But I know it was filmed in Florida.
I would have believed you.
No, honestly, it might have been.
It might have been. I know the way the woods look out there.
UCF. They were the directors, and they filmed it somewhere Orlando area.
Oh, really? A Blair Witch Project?
Yes.
I never watched it, so I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, so I didn't know. So we went camping. I haven't camped since I was 19. My wife's never camped a day in her life. Wow. But she's a country girl, so I knew she was gonna like it.
Oh yeah.
So we went up there Friday. I left work, I think at like 10:30, something like that.
Yeah, you left early. I was like, where Bobby at?
Yeah, I left. I worked late every day so I can leave early.
Right.
So drove out to Guinea Springs. Never been there before. Obviously leading up to this, talking to my friends about saying, hey, do I need this? What do I need to bring? What I need to do? What I need to, to buy and stuff like that. We bought everything, the tent and all that stuff. A lot of the shit we had already. Couple of things he told me not to worry about, which was false. One being bug repellent.
I don't know who in they got
mosquitoes.
Listen now. I understand it's Florida and there's bugs everywhere, but I asked them, some places you go and it's not that bad.
Bro, there's bugs in my girlfriend's, not my girlfriend's, but my sister's backyard near the pool. Like, we just chill by the pool, get it.
Yeah. Well, he was like, "Hey man, don't worry about it. Listen, this time of year, whatever, the location we're going is by the big lake, and there's nothing there unless you go down to like the area where we pee, by the marsh and stuff like that. That's where the mosquitoes will be. But they're not up where we are, especially where the fire going. Blah, 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 blah. Bet didn't buy any mosquito repellent. Oh, second I get out the Outback, motherfucker, what the fuck shit? Yeah, I'm scratching under the desk right now. You can't see. But I'm scratching my leg under the desk right now. I was tore up from the floor up, bro.
God damn.
Yeah. I mean, he did bring some mosquito stuff, so I did get to put some on, but it was bad.
I was going to say, I would have dipped. I'd have said, where's the nearest Walmart?
Oh, no. The place up front had shit. I mean, I could have went and got it, but they had it. But it's just like...
It could have been prevented, though. He could have been prevented.
Another thing he warned me about. Snakes. And alligators.
Ain't no snake
gators.
And alligators.
Ain't no snakes.
Ain't no repellent.
Because I hate snakes.
2 legs.
But he's like, no, man, I've been there like 10 times. We come here every
you never
year.
listen to the person.
I never listened to that.
Come here every year. I've seen one snake, and it was going up on the bank and whatnot, and that was it. And I've never seen an alligator. Cool. All right, let's go. So we're chilling. We get there Saturday and go in the water. No, not even going in the water yet. We're just having a beer. Me and my wife just got there. First thing he says, yo, man, you should have seen it. We were just sitting here chilling. This big-ass fucking snake just started coming right at us. And I'm like...
this big-ass
snake. What happened to one snake in 10 years? The day I come, there's a fucking snake.
It's the same snake.
It's like, oh, you should have seen it. It was beautiful. It was orange. It was coming right at me.
It was orange.
It was coming right at us. But I just stood up there and I was like, yeah, bitch. And he just took off. And I'm like,
nah. I'm not messing with no colored snake.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, it's not here now, so we're good.
I'm sleeping on top of the truck.
We chilling. Yeah. So we're partying. We're drinking. Bro, we got there at 5 o'clock. We got there at 5 o'clock. Oh, I mean, on Friday around 2 p.m. We got there around 1:30, 2 p.m. on Friday till we went to sleep Saturday night. Nonstop drinking.
Okay.
Nonstop drinking.
I mean, you got to, because what else are you gonna do out there?
We're near the University of Florida. There was nothing but college people.
Right.
Trav, you can't go there.
Yeah, I can't.
You're not allowed to go there. The amount of college ass and titties that were all around, bro, it was just like,
look, Dad over there talking about pig dropping pins,
bro, everywhere.
Drop the low.
You know how I said I hate that stupid dance, the floss dance?
Yeah.
These bitches were flossing in a different way, if you know what I mean. I mean, and they don't care. It's party. It was one gigantic party every.
This sounds like a movie. This sounds like a horror movie, right?
Freaking campsite was playing music, had a fire, playing games,
had counselors and all that, right?
No counselors.
Like Friday the 13th, right?
All the workers were just there to pick up trash. Other than that, we didn't see a single worker, but at the main gate, and there was 2 sheriff people at the main gate. They just let us do whatever the hell we wanted.
You smelled it in the air, didn't you?
You smelled
all that pine
everywhere.
That pine was everywhere.
The happy grass was burning all day.
He talking about all day.
All day. Cloud 9. Drunk as fuck.
Everyone was having a party. College again, Steels? Go to college again?
Hey, your boy might have not have really saw a snake for real. He might have been losing his mind.
Steels was living his college
we're drinking. Again. And they're like, let's go in the water. Let's go. So we went in the water. So the first day was good. We did a float. So basically it's like a 1.5 mile section of the Santa Fe River. There's like multiple springs. So the water's only 72 degrees year round. It's nice and crisp. And what you do is you just jump in the freaking river on a float. We all had floats.
Right.
All of our floats had coolers in them. We filled the coolers with beer. We had our cups full of, I was drinking Tito's and ginger beer the whole weekend, pre-made. Big bottles.
Big bottles. You talking about
big bottles?
He made sure he told it. He said big bottles.
Just kept drinking. That's all we did was drink. So we were chilling. The next day we go in the water, right? Yeah. We brought Benny with us. My wife named him Benny. They had a floating alligator head. Mm-hmm. Okay. They thought it'd be funny to attach him to our float and let him like be out a little far, and just to kind of scare people and get people's reactions.
That shit was about to be mating season for that.
So it's funny you say that because I find out later after the fact that it is technically mating season. Okay,
that float was about to get tore up.
People start freaking out. Holy shit! What the fuck? And you hear different languages, and then we're just like, I'll just reel it in, blah, kick whatever. People were laughing. It was funny. It was a joke, you know.
Yeah.
Mind you, my friend's been there 10 times. Never seen a gator.
Never seen a snake.
Never seen a gator.
You should have asked him how many times he lied about
on the first float on Saturday morning. We have a pet gator attached to our fucking thing as a joke. And I said in my head, I'm like, this would be fucking ironic if we just see an actual gator because we're playing a joke that we have a gator with us.
Right.
Not even 2 minutes after I thought that to myself, Tracy, one of the girls in our group, mind you, we're in a big circle because our floats like attached to each other. So we're just in a giant circle and we're just floating down this thing. We're in the water. And she goes, holy shit, that's a real one right there. And
those are exact words?
And I went, holy shit, that's a fucking gator. That's a gator.
We almost lost Bobby.
At least 3 or 4 feet long. Just cruising upstream.
Nah, hell no.
Chilling.
Hold on. So where were you guys to where the gator was? Were you like doing this with the gator?
We were going this way.
Were y'all going like this with the gator? Like,
let's see if I can get the depth perception. Yeah. Okay, you see? So we were just floating this way, drinking, and the gator was just
on the other side.
Yeah.
On the other side.
Maybe 50 feet, 100 feet.
That's still close, though.
And we just floated right by the fucking
He would have closed that. He would have closed that spacing real quick.
No cap. At that moment, when y'all say, holy shit, that's a big one, at that moment, I would have literally pissed in the water. Like, at that point,
everyone pisses in the water. Everyone jumps in the water.
I would have been, I would add and piss at that point.
So you know what my friend Greg does?
Yeah.
I don't know. I got to be very careful how I say this.
We love you, Greg.
Okay. But I've had some close encounters with a couple of my friends when it comes to, vicious reptiles and things that could kill you in a body of water.
You're choosing the wrong. Well,
and it just so happens that both of these male best friends of mine, who I still talk to this day, just happen to be of Caucasian descent. Okay. His initial words were, "Oh, let's go see it," and starts rowing towards the fucking gator.
And since y'all connected, y'all all going.
We're all going, and I'm the closest one.
Oh no, yeah, nah. What am you
like, Greg, I swear to God, you better stop rowing right now.
Oh, that gator gonna be eating you,
There was this other guy. There was a lot of people on what are the paddle boards, like those really
when they
big,
stand up,
long. Yeah. When they do paddle surfing.
Yeah.
Cool dude, whatever. He was just going around and he saw the fake gator. So he came back to do like a little, he had a thing on his chest, a little video, whatever, for his vlog or whatever.
GoPro, okay.
And yeah, he had a GoPro. And when he saw that we were like, holy shit, that's a real one, he started paddling. He turned around. Oh, would you look at that? That is a real one right there.
Put Betsy.
I haven't seen an alligator here in years.
Now
that's crazy.
This
he's rowing towards it. And then it goes under and he goes, oh shit, it just went under.
Where were you?
I'm like, bro, are you fucking stupid? Now we can't see where it's at.
It just went under. I wonder where it's gonna show up.
Like at least the rest of the time I'm just staring at my feet.
I'm saying we're in Florida.
I don't care if it's a puddle in the middle of Florida Mall. There might be a gator in that shit.
Yeah. Okay, but listen. To my somewhat defense, okay, The whole bug thing was stupid. Okay, I know snakes, whatever. But I do know that reptiles, gators especially, don't like being in cold water. Usually when the water gets to a certain temp, it triggers hibernation. And then they just go underground. They get really lethargic. They're not very active. Right. Or they're just up on the bank sunbathing because they don't like to be in cold water. This being a springs filtered part of the lake or the river, the water's always 72 degrees.
Right.
That bitch felt like 65. It was brisk. You get in that bitch, you're just like, holy shit.
Remember brisk iced tea?
Yeah, it was brisk, baby. It definitely was brisk. So in my mind, I'm like, well, if it's 72 all year round, there's almost no way that gators are going to be in there a lot. They're just going to avoid it because, one, it's way too fucking cold. They're always going to be triggering hibernation. They're not going to feed because hibernation gets triggered. And there's just so many people, boats, jet skis, kayaks.
Yeah, they scared.
Just so many people floating around, jumping in the water. There's fucking tree swings everywhere. People climbing big trees and jumping off the trees into the lake and shit. There's just so much chaos going on from the entrance to the exit. That's why
girls going wild. Bus parked by. Like this sounds crazy.
Dude, I got videos. I got videos. I got a couple of videos. I'll show you. I'll yeah. It's nuts, bro. We gotta go. Though. We gotta go.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, man. It sounded decent.
No, it was a great time, man. Everyone's out there really cool.
So this is not gonna be your first and last, right?
Oh no, I mean we already have a trip planned in October to go to Fort DeSoto, but that's a little different. That's more like lights out, quiet time at 10:30. We were partying. The people were partying. Okay. We didn't party. We were in bed by 10:30 every night. But they were partying till 3 a.m.
So you were sleeping and hearing like
3 a.m.
What song what music did they have on repeat?
Everything.
They got the bees in the box.
Everything.
Bees in the box.
You name it. It was out there being played. Country, reggae, reggaeton, country, rap, hip hop, R&B. You heard it all. It was all out there. It was just one gigantic freaking party. It was a great time. I'm still alive. The gator didn't bother me, but I mean, it is what it is. We had a great time.
That's awesome.
It was too short, too much work for only 2 days with driving and setting everything up and then breaking everything down. But definitely gonna go back. It was such a great time. Yeah.
All right, so let's get into some game. So I mean, the biggest thing happened today, man. Let's talk about it, man.
Apex dropped a new character. I know.
Jesus Christ. Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, they did.
I did see a trailer for that. Did y'all see that?
No,
trailer?
They did. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there goes my
good. Does the character look good?
He's like a defender. He got a shield and stuff.
All right. Then do more research, man.
It's another form of lifeline. It's another
No, he literally he does. Oh, I was about to say that's literally what he does.
Literally when you text me earlier when I was having technical difficulties, I'm like, this man then hexed me and shit.
You hex yourself. Yeah, I said stop being so negative, man. I told you behind stage, stop being negative.
And all right, man. So Embracer Group, they bought Crystal Dynamics, Eidos, or is it Eidos?
Eidos.
I said Eidos.
Montreal and Square Enix Montreal for $300 million.
Chump change.
Yeah, chump change. Hold on, Dan. You about to get us demonetized. Can you stop looking at your Snapchats?
It's not my Snapchat, bro.
For 10 minutes? 10 minutes.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Or at least mute yourself. Do something to help. Anyways,
this dude, man.
If you know about Embracer Group, they've been on this ride since last year. I mean, for a couple years now, it feels like just buying up all these, like, I want to say top tier developers, but like mid-tier developers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, Gearbox would be top tier. So I guess a mixed bag. A mixed bag of developers. You know what I'm saying? And they kind of like, for Steels and I, where we work at, I don't want to put a name out there. You know what I'm saying? We just recently got bought out, but for the most part, they don't really mess with us when it comes to the actual stuff that we develop.
That we do, yeah.
That we do. They didn't come in and say, hey, we want y'all to change the colors of how this looks. And then they just left it how it is. And that's how Embracer Group is. They more of like, we don't know how to make games, but we know games going to make us money. So let's just I think they ranked up like a couple billion. Hold on, I got it on here. Let me not put no guessing games out here. I got it right here. Let me get
for Gearbox?
Year.
Okay.
No, they raised $1 billion just for acquisitions last year alone. And here we go, 2022. They back at it, man. $300 million out the gate just for Square Enix. Now, Square Enix, they've been on this path for a long time. They've been catching L's for a minute. When it comes to the West, you know what I'm saying? The West, that means us over here. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, everything that they've been putting out for us on the West, other than Guardians, which Guardians, even though it was a good game, it didn't sell as it should have.
Yeah, but I think that's due to all the failures. People were scared.
I think all the nervous. L's. Right, the Avengers came out.
Game of the Year.
Biomutant. Oh no, I take that. Biomutant is not Square Enix. I'm sorry, take that back. But Biomutant is under them as well. But what I mean is like, they just kept catching L's, and one of the biggest Avengers, cost them like $200 million to make that game, and they lost out on that.
Yeah.
So for
they scrapped it and came back.
Where did they put $200 million at?
In that game? That game had a big budget. Believe it or not.
That's what Believe it or not. I don't know what they did with it.
I mean, promotion, the IPs. The money could have went anywhere, but anyways, money went somewhere. They lost that on it because obviously they didn't get their return on it, even with high hopes. So, I mean, I think they saw an opportunity, swept in $300 million. That means that Square Enix gets to dip out like they never lost with what they already have, on their side of the fence. You know what I'm saying? Let go of all the IPs that ain't working. Tomb Raider. You know what I'm saying? When's the last time a Tomb Raider really hit? Like, commercially, they're fine.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. Hitman, they're fine. But
Tomb Raider
number-wise, they're not hitting up there. They're not hitting up there.
It always finds itself free.
They're getting close. They're getting close, but they're not.
Like, the profit margins are not that big when it comes to those IPs. So they got rid of
Tomb Raider is one of the biggest ones, which is crazy.
Right. And they held on to a couple now. Square Enix did dip off with Just Cause. Like they didn't let go Just Cause.
Just Cause and Life is Strange.
Yeah.
I'd rather have freaking
Trav,
Tomb Raider.
Man. Just Cause. You talking about Just Cause.
Just Cause.
Come on, man. We gonna get cooked, man. Just Cause.
Just Cause.
Now,
to me, I feel like this is kind of a good play. Like I know Avengers is probably DOA now. It's probably dead now. I mean, once this goes through, I don't think they're gonna put a penny more into Avengers.
Didn't you say there's only like 80 people on there?
They need to get rid of that, huh?
Or 18? Didn't you make a joke saying there's like 18 people on there or something?
Yeah, it's only 18 people on there. You might as well just turn the lights off. Nobody would even notice. Just turn the lights off.
They might as well just invite each other to a friends list and just
and it's over.
Just be friends.
Yeah, make a group chat and call it.
Yeah, call the group chat. We still on this.
With this being said, I kind of like Embracers because they don't really intrude on the devs. They kind of like say, hey, here's the money. This is what we want to expect. And they just let people rock. Like the same thing with Biomutant. Like they didn't rush that out. Like THQ Nordic, they had their time to make it. Like that game was in development longer than it needed to be, actually. For the budget of that game it was in longer development than it actually needed to be on paper. You know what I'm saying? Even though the game wasn't like, it didn't have voiceover and stuff like that. That game wasn't supposed to be a AAA game, but because of the time they worked on that game, it damn near was that mid AA, AAA. You know what I'm saying? And it did fairly well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Steels played it. You beat it. You know what I'm saying? So
you beat it, Steels? I didn't know you actually beat it.
Yeah, he beat that.
Oh.
That was part of his like 30 pack.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Which one?
Biomutant.
Oh, Biomutant. Yeah. I forced myself through that
forced
shit.
it? Okay.
Yeah, I didn't even listen to the story.
Oh, okay.
He just knew he was a mutant.
Time Crisis series.
It wasn't a bad game. The narration was just annoying as hell.
Oh, okay.
But I liked the
combat.
I like the combat and the customization, the on the go customizations.
Yeah,
right. You know how you can put random parts together. Like my main melee weapon was a fucking fan blade, and it was the strongest weapon I created the entire game. I never got rid of that damn weapon.
Yeah,
it was crazy. I just kept adding to it, and it was the best weapon I had.
Maybe one day.
And this is one of the statements from Embracers, man. They said they are buying up AAA studios because there will be an increasingly strong demand for high-quality content, including AAA single-player games over the next decade. They have over 230 games upcoming in the works, with more than 30 of them being AAA games. And they own Koch, they own THQ Nordic, Deep Rock. Like, these are, Deep Rock Galactic. We just was playing that the other day, Steels.
Yeah.
Like, that's Embracers. Goat Simulator, Saint Rose, Red Faction, Shadow Warrior, Dead Island, Metro, Payday. They got some game. They got some games.
No, just because it's staying over
here. They got Tomb Raider. I mean, I didn't go into weeds, but I'm guessing they got Hitman 2. I'm guessing they got Hitman as well.
No.
Oh, they didn't take.
No.
Wait, who are you talking about?
I read that earlier. Whoever was the one that did Hitman, they got bought out by someone else, or they left.
Yeah, that's right.
They left and they brought Hitman with them, or something.
Yeah,
something happened. Because I read that earlier.
Okay, so they snuck out the door. They snuck out the back door.
Yeah. So Hitman is still on its own.
Oh, but Legacy of Kain.
Legacy of Kain.
Yes, sir. Fire.
Now, and
Trav, you played that?
And since Embracer's been buying. Like, when they bought THQ, what did they start doing? They started doing all these remakes. Like, the SpongeBob, or remaster remakes. They did the SpongeBob joint.
The hydrated
They got the Aliens one. What's the Alien one?
Fuck. I think it's just called... Are you talking about literally Alien?
No. Not the Alien movie. The one that's, like, cartoonish. You go around flipping cows and shit. The cartoonish Alien game.
The plants are
not Plants vs. Zombies.
No. Aliens versus humans or some shit.
Destroy all humans.
Destroy all humans.
Destroy all humans. Yes. They doing the remake for that. So people like, hey, with this, could we see a Legacy of Kain remake now?
They need that.
Like, that'd be dope.
Did y'all play that? Did you play that, Trav?
Of course. I'm a vampire guy.
You did.
Soul Reaver, all that, man. What you mean?
Hey, Soul Reaver 2.
Come on, man.
All right, my fault, man.
Come on, man. You talking to a gamer here.
I was playing Soul Reaver while you was playing Driver 2 and shit. You know what I'm saying? Certain things I just skipped over.
They got Thief. That's included, man. They got a bunch of games.
Who actually played that game, though?
I played Thief for 5 minutes.
Oh, my God.
Is that even enough to, like, get to the
tutorial? I was going to say 5 minutes don't sound like right.
That's enough time to press start and look at the options.
No, I completed the tutorial, basically.
That sounds crazy, man. But like, like I said, Square Enix. I think if Square Enix didn't do this, they probably would have been going belly up with all they got going on.
I read somewhere they started to hit those big IPs. Just started hitting hard. Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, and all that shit. And they wanted a branch, and they didn't want to just sit in the JRPG world. They wanted to do multiple. Like how you say with our company, they're just like, oh, you should work with us, you should work for us, and whatever. And at first, it started to look like it was going to be good, but because of those misses,
right? They're backing out of the Western. Man.
To me, it sounds like a person who owes a very large sum to a bookie. Someone who lost a very large bet, and they're like, I better get what I can get and get the fuck out of here. Because Embracer paid $1.3 billion just for Gearbox.
Yeah.
And they got all this for $300 million?
Yeah, that sounds like Square Enix.
They literally
were just trying to give this shit. They gave this shit. They gave it away.
Yeah, they literally.
Because guess what? They make out what they get their 300. They make their 200 million back that they already put into fucking Avengers.
And whatever they lost on Outriders. Whatever they lost on Outriders.
And they don't have to pay the 1,500,000 people that was on the payroll. They don't have to pay them no more. You know what I'm saying? So
taking more money in the pocket.
Now on the JRPG side, that's their bread and butter. Anyways, they're gonna be making more profits because guess what? They ain't got to pay those other dudes that's been losing over there. You get what I'm saying? That's just been a money pit for them for a while. You know, they've been making profits here and there, but not much. I'm talking about 0.6% profit margin. It ain't worth it, bro. It was like, bro, we might as well just cut our losses because we damn near only breaking even on some of these games. You know what I'm saying?
Now that they're on their own, they might be up for grabs.
I mean, Embracers ain't selling none of who they got.
Eventually. No. I'm talking about Square Enix themselves.
Square Enix themselves. But it's only JRPG. They gonna survive on Final Fantasy and all that.
I don't know.
You don't think so?
Part 2.
They got rid of they got the fat cut off. Now all they got is what kept the lights on in the first place. They don't got to pay those. They don't got to pay them extra heads.
But people nowadays are wanting the new, and they tried to do that, and it failed. Right. So all I'm saying is, does Square Enix become Nintendo Switch and just hope that they can live off the nostalgia of what
Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy is a huge
I'm not saying
IP.
It's not. I'm not saying it's not.
And they could be like
what I mean is like they could be like Rockstar, where Rockstar only
pretty
plays
much
with small little IPs. Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead. That's it. Maybe Max Payne a little bit here and there. But they don't really go too far. Gearbox, Borderlands is their cup of tea. That's what keeps their lights on.
But all I was saying was what I was reading was that they were saying they would not be shocked with how quickly they just announced that that Tomb Raider, the next one's coming out, and then boom.
On a real engine. Yeah, you
just sold it. Like, here you go. You can have this.
Yeah.
You know, so they're just saying that if they can't survive solely on Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy, and they don't start broadening the horizon, you never know. They might just keep getting gobbled up from other people.
Shoot,
it's a possibility.
Like I said, I'm happy for these devs. They got. I feel like the devs are gonna win out in this one. They out of. It's just like when Bungie left Activision. I feel like that. I feel like they got some creative freedom now, so they can actually get in their bag, and they don't have to make Tomb Raiders 8 more times. They don't have to make, they can get back in those IPs that really mean something to them. If they want to bring back Legacy of Kain, I would really appreciate that. Another thing that came under the wire, I can't show it on here. I wish I would have showed you guys behind the scenes. But Skull and Bones, y'all remember that?
I did see something about that.
The movie?
Yeah.
Then what?
It's a movie. It's literally
there's a movie called Skull and Bones.
Yeah, or Blood and Bones. One of the two.
It's Blood and Bones.
Blood and Bones. Okay.
No, I'm talking about Skull and Bones. This was after the big Black Flag Assassin's Creed came out. You know how hype people were for the pirate. So Ubisoft was like, "Holy shit!"
There was another one too, though.
Which one?
Wasn't there another pirate? What was the other pirate game that came out that kind of failed too?
Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves. Yeah. They were saying that this is a blend between Sea of Thieves and Black Flag, and it's coming strong. And it I don't know.
And when they showed it, I want to say 3 years ago or 4 years ago when they announced it and showed it for the first time. And this game has been in development hell because they scrapped it, restarted it, scrapped it, and restarted it again. When they first showed it off at Ubisoft E3, I was like, this is gonna fail. Because all you saw was you in a boat doing the boat shit, and that's it. And I'm like, no, that's not what had people geeked for Black Flag. It was everything.
The boat shit was just
extra. That was just a sauce.
You just going around from point to point to go do something.
Exactly.
The best point was pulling up on another ship and going toe to toe.
Yeah.
Or if there's like a giant whale or something, you hop out there and you freaking spear the shark or the whale or something.
Right.
But other than that, that was just like being on a horse in Red Dead, being in a car in Grand Theft. It's just a means to get to the next point.
Right.
Yeah, it's cool that the sailors have their little songs and shit like that, and it's entertaining. You got the storms coming in, and you gotta be careful how you're controlling the boat and shit. But yeah, all they showed was just the boat being driven around. Like it was nothing.
And like I said, that was 3 years ago. Now fast forward to 2022 in all old-fashioned Ubisoft ways. Of course, it's almost E3-ish season. There's a leak in the dark web. And I'm talking about this is the most cleanest leak I've ever seen. When I say they actually have a link, it's about 8 minutes long. This is how big the leak is. It's an 8-minute long trailer of the tutorial. So it's telling you pretty much everything you could do in the game. And this game does look more like Bobby was saying, a little mix between Sea of Thieves and Assassin's Creed. You actually can go to different ports, walk around. Black Flag, I'm sorry. Go to different ports, walk around, dress your dude up, get your different kind of boats, get your crew of people, multiplayer, jump on the ship, upgrade your boat, go to places, dig up treasure, do all of that nut ass shit that we liked, and it actually looks good. Like the graphics look good, and even like to the point where they one of the parts was like you got to make sure you keep your people on your ship happy, because if you don't keep them happy,
they can mutiny. The AI could literally mutiny against you.
Yep, they could come after your ass and
take your shit.
And take your shit. Exactly. I was like, oh, that's dope.
It sounds pretty dope, actually.
It sounds dope.
You think there might be a multiplayer aspect where you can have your own full multiplayer online pirate ship crew and go after other pirate ship crews?
It seemed like this game might have turned from a small little let's give this a try to now it seems like it's in the realm of Destiny Black Flag. That's what it seemed like. The whole 8 minute, like I'm gonna send it to you after this steals. It kind of seems like that to me. But there is one negative thing that I did not see in that 8 minute trailer, and people are like, what the hell? This needs to be in that 8 minute trailer. Was no hand-to-hand combat. Like there was no sword play. Like that's a pirate life to me. Like I need to get my sword off. Wow. Tell me not. Like I don't want to just have my peg leg.
That's a pirate life for me. I gotta get my sword off. That's a bar. I'm putting that in the book.
My sword off.
I'm putting that one in the book, man.
Wow.
Oh, I already see that. Oh, I see that on your page, Dan. I know you believe that Mortal Kombat next year.
I was just looking at it. This might be cap, man. This shit cap.
Look, you already leaking information on the thing.
I'm looking at
like this. He like, yeah, man.
Because I was gonna ask you if you've seen it. I was just gonna.
Of course, I seen it. I was gonna bring this on the docket. I was gonna bring it up.
Shit, cap, man. And they talking about reboot.
Right. Before we get to Mortal Kombat stuff, steals.
Yeah.
If it doesn't have the hand-to-hand combat, is that something? Is that a deal breaker for you?
You said sword,
or you good? Sword. I'm sorry, sword hand-to-hand combat. Just mainly boat, but you can still get off the boat, do what you want to do, get with your crew.
Do you want to?
Yes and no. Yes and no, because when one of the biggest aspects and one of my favorite parts of Black Flag was just being in a boat, searching for treasure, hunting the fish and all that stuff, but it was also attacking the other boats and shit like that.
Right.
Once I was out in the water, I just wanted to do water stuff. Like I wasn't really. But you did when you attacked ships and you did jump to the other ship, and you were assassinating and slashing and all that other shit. Yeah. So I mean, I would need to see some kind of combat, because if this is just pirate simulator,
it seems like it's more boat combat than anything. like you can have your own boat, Bobby. I can have my own boat. Dan can have his own boat, and we're all part of a group, like online multiplayer. Yeah. Right. And we take our boats to a bigger boat, but
how do we take over it if we can't fight? If we
shooting shit, we shooting the
cannons. I gotta unguard.
We doing crazy shit, huh?
No,
but a lot of the times, a lot of the pirate movies, you see them going.
Oh yeah, for sure. They swing from the other side.
You can't be a pirate and not use a sword,
right?
Or a gun,
or both, like Sylvantis.
Yeah, that is true. That's true. Like I said, this is an 8-minute leak. That's what people are taking away from it. Like, where is the combat? Maybe it's there, and they just never had it in this 8-minute, well put together leak. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. I would play it on here, but I don't want to get our channel take down. Right. So obviously, I'll show y'all behind the scenes how that looks, and then y'all give me y'all honest opinion. But we'll keep the conversation moving forward. Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon. I've been
Boon didn't say anything on this.
No, Ed Boon didn't say nothing. But
That's why I'm like,
the dark web. A leaker came out from the dark web with some information. Then it seems like you got it already up. You want to read off the high points of it?
It says NetherRealm Studios are working on a new Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat. This would technically be 7. It says the game will be another.
Be 7. Are you looking at the number right?
Because X is
10.
5.
No, X is 10. 5 is like this. 5 is a V.
Oh, you're right. Okay, so
I was like,
12.
what the hell?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It said
12,
this is where it kills me because it says it'll be another reboot with new characters. What the hell's a reboot with new characters?
That means that they're starting the whole. Because if you played obviously you played 11.
Yeah,
11 is like at this point, like I feel like they're beating a dead horse with this. You know what I'm saying, with all the characters. They're saying they're gonna reboot it. That means start it back over from the beginning again, maybe before the tournament
that's
or at the tournament.
Well, that's because of how 11
and then they're gonna introduce new characters to the story and kind of change it up a little bit. What else does it say? Because I know it has some other information on it.
After this, with the initial post, it says it'll be running on the new engine, which was new engine 5. And then it says, and looking to release in spring 2023.
Do you believe? I honestly believe that. I believe that we could get a Mortal Kombat 12 by next year. I don't see it coming out this year.
Like I said, I think it was the last live show. If this is legit, this will be at the end of Evo. This is Mortal Kombat 11. This is its last year in Evo. After this, it's over.
Really?
So, yeah. This is its last year because it's dead. The game is dead. As far as
so they need a new one to re-up in the Evo.
Exactly.
Space.
So they have their fighting.
So this is science then, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. But this is what I'm saying. Is what I'm saying true? If this is, then I'm going to be geeked. But I don't know when Boone doesn't say anything. I want the game to get a reboot. I'm tired of the story that's been played out. But right now. But they just rebooted this would be the third time in like 4 years.
What you mean? Mortal Kombat getting rebooted 100 times? It doesn't matter. Look how many they did the Deadly Alliance trilogy or whatever.
They did the Deadly Alliance, right?
Reboot again.
Then they did the Shijinko.
They did MK, no number.
No, they did Deception. They did Deception. That came out.
I said the trilogy.
Oh, okay.
So you got Deadly Alliance,
yeah,
Deception, and Armageddon.
Yes.
That trilogy, reboot.
The reboot.
MK.
That's 9.
Well, you got MK.
Mortal Kombat.
Then you got 10. Then you got 11. That's the trilogy again. Now
those are all rebooted of each other.
That's what I'm saying. Mortal Kombat is known for this. Mortal Kombat 1 came out, right? Mortal Kombat 2 came out. Then they had Mortal Kombat Trilogy. And then what they do? They redid it again. Gave you MK4. That was a restart like that, again. Man. Huh?
They can't do stuff like that.
Why they can't do that? They keep doing it. They've done it 2 times already, huh?
That's what I'm saying. But they're gonna split up their world because there's some people that don't touch the story.
No, there's people. Unfortunately, it's like Liu Kang, right? In this one, Liu Kang is dead. He a demon. You know what I'm saying?
No, well, in this past one,
not in the past one. No. He turned into the freaking demigod or whatever.
Yeah, he
turned into Raiden and shit.
Yeah, the fire.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like now he all maxed out and shit. You got to reset the players. You got to reset the players. Some the robot people, fucking Cyborg and they X'd out of the game. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. Everybody's
they got to restart, bro. They got to restart.
They got to restart. Bro, they got and what kills me about Mortal Kombat.
They're just getting their Dragon Ball back, man. Everyone gets to come back.
What? It's like from a fan standpoint, like from a fighting game standpoint, I mean, the story's gonna be the story. I'm gonna like it regardless. Whatever they do is gonna be entertaining. It's gonna look amazing. But on the fighting game side, the competitive side, they're bad at picking rosters. Mortal Kombat has a lot of great characters that for the past since 10. Well, actually, no, 10 was good. But prior to 10 and after 10.
Yeah, I think 10 was good. Yeah. I don't like 11. I don't like
11's roster is mid.
I don't like 11 11th roster. Armageddon is probably the highest one for me because obviously it had everybody named.
But it was a lot of mirror.
But because of that, they had to cut corners when it came to fatalities. Like nobody had their unique fatalities. And a lot of those characters
fought the same.
Right. Yeah. So
I think they went a little too left field with all these. And again, this is where we can say Fortnite's ruining it for games.
Okay.
With the whole, although it was cool, but like the Rambo and the Joker.
Oh yeah.
And the Joker, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Terminator.
Right. Yeah.
Like just give us some fresh characters. If you want to give us some fresh characters, give us some fresh Mortal Kombat style characters.
Right. That's what the DLC should be.
Yes, that's what the character that we've never seen.
You want to throw in maybe one of these people, the alien or the predator or something like that. Okay,
no,
cool.
Joker. They should stick with Joker.
No,
but I think they should.
I think they should stick with Joker.
Joker is in Injustice. Keep his ass over there.
You're not gonna have those people in the Mortal Kombat lore. Keep adding people for the lore.
Right.
Keep growing.
Oh, okay. You're saying lore characters. I'm talking about.
Stop bringing these freaking.
Pretty much what Steels is saying is they wasting space on the roster, giving it to Rambo and RoboCop.
That's like what Call of Duty fans been complaining about for years. It's like, oh yeah, I just keep revamping old school maps and guns and stuff instead of giving us good shit.
Right.
They used to be king. Every DLC map was fire.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden they're just like, these maps suck. They're not fun. People aren't playing them. So they're like, oh, we'll just reskin and give you firing range 6 times or terminal 6 times.
Right.
Fucking Nuketown 10 times.
And honestly, with when they started drip feeding all these Rambo characters and all this stuff that's not in the DC universe, that's already in Injustice. In my mind, I'm like, maybe they're teasing us for a WB spinoff of just action characters in her franchise. You know what I'm saying? Just put them in a fighting game. What do you mean they tried that already? They never did it.
Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe was terrible.
I'm not talking. I just said not speaking of DC. I said action guys like Rambo, RoboCop, and horror franchise like Leatherface and Freddy Krueger.
Pterodome.
They should be. Yes, they should just be making that.
I mean, basically.
Like, stop taking away the spots on the current roster and filling it because those characters, nobody even plays those characters like that. RoboCop does not get picked, bro. You pick RoboCop? They smashing on Evo. Evo players are playing RoboCop.
Okay, so I'll put it to you like this.
I never used RoboCop, but I use Rambo.
I'll put it to you like this. I'll put it to you like this. The best player in the world mains Joker.
Are you serious right now?
I'm dead serious.
He plays Joker on an MK game, and he's at the top of the.
He's the best character. Yeah. He's the best player in the world.
Yeah. That's why MK needs to be rebooted. All right.
I mean, that's like Tekken. That's like Tekken having Negan. He is not. No, Kuma's fine because he's
broken though.
I'm not talking about being broken. I'm talking about characters that don't need to be in those games.
But that's what I mean. They're broken because they don't fit.
Tekken has all these characters that are just created for the Tekken universe, and then Negan. Like, what the? He's just in there with his bat. It just looks so off. But some of the top players in all these Tekken tournaments are using him.
Right.
The person that I'm talking about.
I just don't think that that's needed.
The person I'm talking about used him when he tried to play Tekken.
I mean, it is what it is at this point. I mean, we're due for MK. I mean, honestly, we due for another Shaolin Monks, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Don't need it, man. Just
I need that. I tweeted yesterday. I don't know if you saw the tweet.
No, I saw it. I was looking at the comment, but I was about to post the picture. I was going to post a picture of the cover art.
I need it, man.
They're not going to give us that, man.
They could easily make $1 million.
It would be so quickly.
That's just a so well done platformer. Yes. Everything it was just
it was ahead of its time too,
for sure.
But why don't they do that? Like, I'm pretty sure we're not the only one that says shit like that because it's not only that game. There's so many other games where it's like we always say, "Oh, all they gotta do is put this out and we're buying it." Why isn't it that easy to do that a lot of the time?
And that's why I say like a lot of these devs. I've said that. I said this. If I was in any of these boardrooms, yes, I understand that I only have 100 developers in this office right now, but I got 10 IPs that people want to play right now. Yeah. Yes, I only can make only certain. It takes 5 years just to get one game out the door. Cool. So let me take the other 4 IPs that people actually want and license them out to some other great devs that ain't doing shit.
Right.
Yeah.
They do it in the movie. They do it in the movie space. The people who just came out with the Chucky movie, Child's Play, that wasn't made by the original people who made the original Chucky. They just took the IP and ran with it. You know what I'm saying? Ghostbusters came out, new people. They just took the IP and ran with it. That's what I'm saying. Like, people want these shits. Look what the movie space is doing. People want these movies. They finding directors. They finding people to just get these movies, these reboots and these sequels out the door. Right. So game developers get hip. It's a lot of people that's going to school to be devs, get their feet wet. I
don't understand why more people aren't doing that. You can still concentrate on what you have now to.
Exactly. Bro, the 3 of us had the capital and knew some developing shit. I'd be like, let's go make Midnight Club right quick.
We can make a game
easy racing
week.
Game.
Yeah.
Every
you
cool
can be making money while someone else is making you more money.
Man. Exactly. Come on, man. It's just like what Rockstar's doing right now. It's just like what Rockstar's doing with Max Payne.
NFL Streets 4.
Remedy said, "Hey, we ain't doing dick right now. Can we make Max Payne remake?" And Rockstar said, "Hey, have a ball.
Blitz the league.
Have a ball.
Blitz.
Come on, man. I'm not gonna talk about Blitz, man. I'm gonna talk about that.
Blitz the league, man.
All right, let's get up out of here, man.
I mean, I would want that.
Hey, real quick,
of course I would love that.
Let me ask y'all
all the midway games that just went to the waste.
I want to ask y'all would you rather real quick. Just out of curiosity.
Hey, Stills, look up the
it's clean. It's clean.
If you don't already have it, or you want me to look it up.
So Trav,
I can look it up. I got my shit open.
All right.
Would you guys rather your hands always that wet feel, like when you've been in the water too long, that shrivel feel, or always be cheesy?
What do you mean cheesy? I never had my hands cheesy.
Like you eat a lot of cheese.
Oh, like chips, chips, like dust.
Yeah.
Always feel like that. So gritty or clammy?
I'd rather them clammy then.
Oh no, I'd rather them gritty.
I might go.
I want my hands clammy.
I don't want
disgusting.
I want my alien
like all that cheese. Like imagine your hands.
I don't want no cheesy shit on me. I don't want none of that dust.
Yeah, I'm going with the oil.
My girl ain't gonna have me touch her with no cheese fizz on. No, they ain't gonna have it.
But that's just how it feel. It don't actually taste or nothing. That's just how your hand always.
Kind of a weird.
Where you get that question from? Is that like an icebreaker question? Is that what you tell me?
No.
Why?
I'm trying something new right now.
Oh, okay.
Why is my
what happened?
Like I need to shrink my words. Like it's so big.
He's trying to make the.
I know that sounded really fucking. That sounded really weird.
I understood.
Yeah, I understood. What's
here we go. Minimize. That shit was at 300%.
Oh, because remember last time we were doing the live, I think we had boosted it up when you were showcasing some shit.
Oh, okay. Let's see. What's today's date? The second.
Today's the second
to the
second to the
13th.
The second to the 9th.
Oh yeah, the 7th
to the 8th.
8th. Yeah, I got some here. Just run them off.
Crazy.
Are we ready? All right. So we have May 3rd, PS4, Dungeon Defenders.
Not getting it.
Action RPG. It is a action RPG strategy tower defense game.
Yeah, I'm cool.
That sounds white.
Is there any like AA games at least? Because you running off those.
Wildcat Gun Machine.
What is that?
Oh, Trek to Yomi. We were all very,
shoot. Yeah. That's a big one.
May 5th. Trek to Yomi coming. I think I'm gonna get that, and I'm probably gonna stream that because that game was pretty lit looking. I haven't been streaming much lately. But May 5th it comes out. This game does look pretty crazy. Trek to Yomi. I think I'm gonna get that. Warhammer. Well, that's for PC. Chronicle Rising. May 10th.
Oh, you're going far now. If you went through May 10th, you too far now.
No, it goes to. Oh, that's right. It goes to the 7th. That's it. Trek to Yomi.
Trek to Yomi is this year's big boy. All right, that's cool. And I think that's not a bad price game. I think that's only like $30.
Oh, the following week is Evil Dead.
Oh, word!
I'll be in Jamaica the day that comes out.
Jamaica.
So I decided because I was talking to my wife about this. Yeah. It'll be a hell of a lot easier and probably better. That Thursday that I fly into Jamaica, we're planning to already just chill in the hotel the whole night. That night, I plan on jumping into the live for a little while, as long as internet and my phone from Jamaica cooperates.
Well, the Wi-Fi is good in Jamaica now, so you good.
Okay, so as long as that cooperates, I plan on jumping into the live late, of course, fashionably.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have the Caribbean behind me.
Hey, I like that.
Rum punch in one hand. I'm gonna have a big patty in the other hand, baby.
You gonna get on there and walk on, buddy?
I gotta have another rum punch.
Oh my god! All right, man. Is there anything else y'all want to cover before we get up out of here?
I'm good, man.
Karens need to chill out.
Right, I'm out of here.
They're all over TikTok, man.
Yeah, I almost fought this lady.
You talking about you almost fought this lady?
The when we were in the campsite camp.
Is this a steals? Was it grinding?
Sprockets. This is a
Sprockets.
Let me ask you guys this question real quick. If you're standing in line, okay, to pay for anything, it doesn't matter what the hell it is, hotel, food, gas, whatever. If you're standing in line, right, and there's multiple cash registers and they're helping multiple people out, right. There's a big group in front of you of about, let's say, 6 or 7 people. They're all hovering over one cash register. Wouldn't you think they're one group?
Yes.
They're all together, and that one group is being taken care of by said person.
Yes.
Okay.
Automatically.
That's so that's where we're at right now. I'm standing in line to pay for my campsites.
Yep.
There's a group of 6 or 7 people hovering over one cash register, checking in, buying shit. The cash register around the corner, the guy finishes, and he goes, all right, I can help. Who's next? I start walking. All of a sudden, a female lady steps back and goes to turn. But again, I thought she was just kind of like, looking around, closer, like getting closer into like if she had a kid in front of her, and she had to sign some shit. She kind of stepped to the side and up to the counter. That's what it looked like to me. Like she just sidestepped, you know?
Right.
All of a sudden, she starts walking in that direction, but I'm like 2 steps in front of her. I go to the guy and I hand him the thing, and then she looks at me and she goes, "That was very rude."
Oh shit!
And I'm like,
"Why are people talking crazy to Bobby Knight?"
And I'm like, excuse me? She's like, that was very rude. I was standing here this whole time waiting to be taken care of next. And I was like, excuse me? You were standing over there with all them people, hunched over with them. How am I supposed to know that you're waiting? You look like you're a part of a group being taken care of. Here you go. There's my money. I'll see you later.
Bobby Knight playing.
Bobby Knight strikes again.
Pissed. It's not my fault. You over there standing like you being taken care of. How am I supposed to know you waiting for a fucking cash register too?
Right.
You over there huddled up on the huddle.
Yeah. At least have a step back and then let people know that that's your group. But I'm waiting. You know, don't be up there at the cash register because then I think I'm next in line. There's literally me walking space and then them at the cash register.
And literally when they do that little like open up the next lane and like, oh, we'll take the next person. It's whoever can get there first, man. I go to Wawa every moment. They're there all the time. And also, I know they do that all the time.
If I go with a group of people, it's when there's other people waiting and it's very busy, people checking in, it's called respect, respect and proper etiquette to use the one person to do your whole group.
Right.
Don't break off of an 8-person group and take up all the cash registers and make everyone else wait.
Right.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah, we do this at Disney. We do this at and we got a
group.
We all there.
If you're waiting in line to give you a ticket,
movie theater,
you're all in one line.
Yep.
You're not one person in each line.
Yeah.
So like I thought she was being taken care of, and then she gonna give me the attitude like, you being rude. And I'm like, shut up. Take my payment.
So I wanted to Sprocket, man. Let them know, man. We ain't cutting quarters over here, man. We ain't watered down, baby. I'm sorry.
You gotta be quicker than that. All right, yo.
That's it, man. Spin the boys, PS and BS. Make sure y'all follow us. PS and BS POD. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment. Don't keep us the secrets. You already know, man. RP to the most lovable. See y'all on Thursday, baby. It's been the boys. We out of here.